TikTok. It's everywhere. You know it. Your kids know it. Your weird uncle who still uses Facebook probably knows it. It's an app where people share short videos, dancing, singing, comedy, you name it. It's the digital equivalent of a bag of chips. You say you'll have one, then suddenly you finish the whole bag, and trust me, America has been snacking hard. Over 150 million Americans use TikTok. That's almost half the country glued to their phones watching bite-sized content. But here's the thing. Behind the catchy tunes and silly dances, there's a shadow lurking. A shadow of doubt about what TikTok does with our data. And whether this seemingly harmless app is actually a wolf in sheep's clothing. Let's talk about privacy, or lack thereof. TikTok is owned by ByteDance, a Chinese company, and the Chinese government has a habit of, shall we say, borrowing data from its tech companies. This has made a lot of folks, especially in the U.S. government, a tad nervous. They worry that TikTok could be scooping up our data, what we watch, what we like, even our faces and voices. Think about it. That's a lot of information about a lot of people, including teenagers. And who knows what they're doing with it? Maybe they're just trying to sell us more stuff. Or maybe it's something more sinister. It's like letting a stranger borrow your phone, but this stranger has a history of identity theft. Not exactly reassuring. Now you might be thinking, John, relax, it's just an app for silly videos. And you wouldn't be entirely wrong. For many, TikTok is a creative outlet. It's a place to connect with friends, share laughs, and maybe even become the next viral sensation. It's become a cultural phenomenon, influencing music, fashion, and even language. Remember when everyone was saying yeet and doing the floss? Yeah, thank or blame TikTok for that. It's given a platform to people who might not have had one before. Section 4, ban it. So ban it, some say. Protect our data, protect our children. These folks argue that the risks are simply too high. They point to China's track record on data privacy, which is about as good as a chocolate teapot in a heat wave. They say letting TikTok operate freely is like giving the Chinese government the keys to our digital lives. And frankly, they're not entirely wrong to be worried. Section 5, let them dance, but hold on, cry the others. A ban is censorship, it's an overreaction. These folks argue that there's no concrete evidence that TikTok is doing anything nefarious. They say that banning the app would stifle creativity, limit free speech, and punish the millions who use it responsibly. They argue that instead of an outright ban, we should focus on stronger data privacy laws that apply to all companies, not just those based in China. Section 6. So, should we ban TikTok? So what's the answer? Should TikTok be banned in the US? It's a tough one. On one hand, the potential risks to our privacy are very real. On the other hand, a ban feels like a drastic, knee-jerk reaction. Honestly, there's no easy answer. But one thing's for sure, this issue is bigger than just one app. It's about the delicate balance between national security, personal privacy, and freedom of expression in the digital age. And it's a conversation we need to be having, even if it's more complicated than a 15-second dance video. Remember to click like, subscribe, and smash that bell for notification of more great videos from Worldwide Wired.